will start the war early. Playing with historical AI focuses turned on is strongly recommended. Otherwise, you may end up in a world war permanently. Is there a way to... I mean, actually, okay. If that's the case, I'm just going to quickly check to see if I can change that. Because I don't know if I have historical focuses on or not. It's about 50-50 if I do or not. So single player, new game. Select Germany. Okay, no, it is on. Fantastic. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, there we go. So skip this. To make the war more enjoyable for both sides, combat width available during battles have been drastically increased, nearly tripled. Forts can be built. Only puppets of Germany will stay loyal once the conflict begins. Oh, so we're going to go for normal difficulty, because again, I've actually played this mod whatsoever. This is my first time actually playing it, so we have about a year, give or take, to prepare for the massive onslaught. So we have a few decisions here. Demand increased Dutch trade, gateway to Europe. Terrible. So we have a bunch of civilian factories, and let us make military factories in all the places we intend to defend, because we are going to need to build. Oh, but we also want to build forts, don't we? You know what? Cancel most of these military factories then, because we do have to think about this like strategically. So like here and here is somewhat safe, but we're also going to need land forts across a good chunk of our border. These are all level 3 already across the entirety of France. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll build like 2 forts here. I'm going to build the fort across the river back here, actually. I know we're going to lose a handful of territory to the Polish, but that's kind of just an inevitability. And I have no idea how long it's going to take for all these forts to build. Again, we'll kind of keep it here. So this yellow line is basically going to be where I'm going to defend. All these other territories, like over here, Prussia, and the southern parts of Bavaria, we're more or less just going to completely abandon. Actually, might as well go like down here, so we're at least behind the river entirely. I think that makes sense. So delete this. We'll have a fallback line here with you two on it. Purple, you're not going to have this front line anymore. You're going to have a fallback line like this. Hopefully that's long enough for you. We're going to have to make another army as well. Assign you under this guy. We'll assign you under you. And I think for the most part you can frontline on Czechoslovakia, okay? We are also going to need a field marshal. Put you under him. I mean, you're a mountaineering division, so you should actually be protecting these mountains. Did the game really crash? It's January. It's the 1st of January. How? There's like this weird issue. Hearts of Iron 4 has been crashing a lot recently, and I have no actual idea why. It's crashed like twice. Me just trying to Oh yeah, it's because it's not actually running. Some mods that are technically not up to date, but it's just like a graphics mod, so I don't know what the issue is. It's just a white font in the map mod. I don't see why that would be causing so many crashes, but I do not know. So basically just politics without war, without bloodshed. Well, war is politics without bloodshed. Or with bloodshed, okay. So I guess we'll just kind of start all over again. Single player. Did it save it all? No. Okay. So we're going to display as Germany. Regular. AI is already on properly. Skip. Normal. Okay, we already got all these researches done. Let's just go straight. You know what? We'll just build land forts first. I think that's probably more important than what other nonsense I was doing. Only like level 1 land forts isn't like a huge deal, but it is better than nothing. Yeah, like that. There we go. Because these are literally level 3s over here. So let's go for I mean, it's only land. It's only land doctrine research. If actually getting to Rhineland first might actually be useful. Turn this off. 2 infantry here. You are going to fall back line on this front. Of course, I also have to build some forts up there as well. How long will these forts take? The 5th of January. Okay, so actually they build pretty fast. So that is a-okay. So you guys are going to be in a new army. You are going to fall back line here. And also, please actually go into Stettin as well. And we'll assign all of you to that front. I think that should be good enough. Front line on Czechoslovakia with all of you on board. Put you on the border of France. And that should more or less be okay for now. Decisions available. Let's get the army experience. Let's get some mines going. I mean, that sounds good. It's having more resources that we don't have to rely on any trade. Hello, Diago. I don't know if I said that right. We also have these guys unassigned. Well, I guess you will be on the Dutch border here for now. Oh, I don't need defense on the Dutch border either. There's so many places where we need to defend. That is crazy. I'm guessing I can't build anything in here right now. No. So we can modify our governments. Actually, I think after time ticks, we'll actually get a handful of stuff. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. So we need artillery. We're going to need a little bit of, probably a little bit of tanks and motorized. Put the rest into just regular guns. And now we can research some stuff. So, what do we want to research? Because again, we're going to be at war very, very, very soon. So 1918 tech, yes. You're 1938. A bit advanced, better artillery, I think makes sense. Maybe better Panzer IIs? Well, let's at least get basic machine tools and I guess construction as well. That should be a-okay. Outdated production. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that too much. And of course, we do need significantly more troops in our army. We also need to place these guys with the artillery. I don't know how many artillery we're going to need. Probably like a lot. Train up as many mountaineering divisions as we can. Cavalry brigades, motorized. Let's put like maybe like 2 panzers. A handful of motorized, and then some... Okay, cavalry's fine then there. So we need some rubber. We can get that from the Dutch East Indies. So of course, as soon as the war begins, we're not going to get anything out of here. Rush fate for Czechoslovakia. I mean, the Sudetenland's, you know... I mean, that makes sense, actually. They only have forts in their territory as well. You know, that probably actually makes more sense than what the hell I was doing. We'll cancel these forts at least, and we'll wait until we can just conquer Sudetenland, and then we'll just take their forts. That makes significantly more sense. So we'll just build these forts up right away then. So let's go up to speed 5 for now, because again, it's like not really going to be doing too much. We are in a faction, but I don't think the faction really matters too much. At least not right now. What are we needing? We're needing a bunch of artillery. We're needing a bunch of motorized. We have a ton of guns right now, so we can crank out infantry divisions when the time comes. How long for these guys to actually deploy? The 22nd of April. You know what? That's not too bad. All things considered, that's not too bad. We have a lot of support equipment. We have a lot of infantry equipment. We don't have that many light tanks, but I'm sure that'll resolve itself soon. So we actually have 20,000 infantry equipment. We don't need this many factories on that right now. We are going to need more light tanks and more motorized divisions, so we'll go and worry about that. I got all of you out. All of my navies right now, you just go hang on in a single port. I'm going to assign my air divisions to certain armies. You can go here. I guess you just naval bomb. I don't really know what else you're gonna do. Just naval strike in the sea. Also, are you on I like this pure random shuffle. You're not assigned to anybody. Then you get assigned to the only army that has nobody assigned to it yet. There we go. We're gonna need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more troops on the purple to at least cover the entire front line. Also, I did not assign any commanders, which I definitely should be doing. So we'll assign our best commanders to the guys that actually have the most amount of divisions in their command. Put you here, put you there, and assign you. And you are already in your... Did I already build the forts on these areas? Yes, I did. Okay. As you can see, the forts are already starting to build. The forts do not take that long at all. I mean, it would be nice if we had a handful more civilian factories, but they build quite fast. Like, these land forts are already all ready to go. Which I think is pretty... I mean, we could probably just, like, we already have spent an entire month so far. So, you know, getting level 1 forts at least everywhere first would be good. How much time do you have? We have until 1937. So we have until, I'm assuming, January 1st. You try to build up as much as humanly possible. You know, of course, that's not actually that much. Bills are due. I mean, it makes our construction speed, like, a lot better. So we're gonna go, we can't go into war economy yet, so we're just gonna go straight into extent of conscription. Or do I want to do that? Probably just infantry expert, actually. Get him in charge. Oh, apparently this line actually does not go through every single province. It's got to go through here. Please. Yes, thank you. So one of you should go to this province then. Or you will. That's fine. Is this still actually too long? We have more troops on this line than we need. So let's assign you here. And we'll assign you to this line for now. Of course, we are going to need some troops to defend the southern Bavaria front. At some point. What level are these forts? I mean, they're only level 1, but... Level 1's not too bad. We're slowly going to be able to deploy all of these troops soon-ish. Basic machine tools is ready. So just go for 300%. They research pretty fast then. Just ahead time penalty by 2 years. I mean, you just get research bonuses to land doctrine, which isn't bad. But I think there's probably better uses than that. And it is. We'll worry about that in the future. How many troops does Denmark have? They have 4 to 6 divisions. I don't think anybody else attacks each other. Because I'm pretty sure everybody's just going to join the exact same faction when the time comes. So when do you deploy? You deploy in April. So 20 days we'll have some more troops ready. It's going to be 40 days if we have 6 factories. Are we going to really be able to get the Sudetenland in time? Because Auschwitz, we need... That's going to take 70. That's 140 days. That's almost half a year right there. So we might actually just want to deploy... I mean, why deploy the infantry? You got 4 days until they're ready to go anyways. Spain's clear war on Spain. That's fine. Spanish Civil War. Again, I don't know if that really makes any difference in this at all. Let's assign all of them down to the south for now. Political advice. I mean, it's already May. We're already almost halfway through the year. And I feel like we're not in a great spot, to be completely honest. Uh, probably get one industry tech. We're already getting you ready. That's going to take too long. So you know what? We're just going to go straight into getting this tech as well. Yeah, let's actually start building up the land forts on the Czechoslovakian border as well, because we probably are going to need it. You know, just in case. Got 7 days here. Can I deploy more troops just like right now? I can deploy 2 painter divisions and the motorized infantry divisions, even though they're not ready to go. What are you missing? You're just missing a handful of light tanks. You know what? Is that enough to get me up to... No, I don't really change how many men I have in the field. Okay. Well, you guys deploy down here anyways. Like, how much manpower do you have? 11,000 each. But we need like 100,000 to actually get the Rhineland going. We can wait a little bit. Or not Rhineland, the Anschluss. Just so maybe we can advance to that land at a time. Because having, you know, all of these mountains would definitely help us. You don't even have a leader yet. Sign you under this guy. I'm going to put you here, and then I'm going to assign you just to a different field marshal. Just because you're only like 2 divisions and you don't matter that much. And now I lost you. You're, just hang out there. That's fine. You don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, one guy should be standing there. We almost have all these territory protects. We need 2 more infantry to actually hold onto that front. You need more infantry over here as well. Okay, we're actually going to shrink you down to 2 lines like here. Because we don't need 2 infantry, I think, defending that, at least not right now. You go over there to defend that province. The bills are going to be due soon. Just ignore it. Just don't pay your bills. What are they going to do about it? Invade me? Probably. We're about halfway through the year now. Austria is going to take another 18 days. I mean, it does get one country off of our back. But if we take over Sudetenland, and we take over Austria... I mean, it does change where I want my troops to be. Maybe these aren't helping me out too much. I mean, early level 2 forts, so that's a nice like fallback line if we need to. But if we annex Austria, we definitely want to hang out in the mountains. And almost the entire country is mountains. We'd also take over Sudetenland. All of this land would go to us. Again, assuming we can actually get to Sudetenland in time. Let's get reinforcement rate by 5%. I think that seems very useful. How much men do we have in the field right now? We're going to need 200,000 more troops in order to even get Sudetenland. But I think getting Sudetenland is more important than anything else right now. You guys deploy down here. We'll send more troops to deploy to the front up there. Okay, how many men do we have now? We have 85 divisions. We're very, very close to getting what we need. But now we're missing a ton of garbage. We cancel these bottom ones so we can reinforce them somewhere else more important. Is that enough to get us to 700? Okay, we need like 1 more troop to deploy. That got us to 60. Okay, so now we can get Sudetenland right away. I mean, it's a bit risky. Oh, we have free civilian factories as well. Okay, so let's fortify this front again a little bit more. Get at least level 2 force with a negative 30% penalty for attacking. Okay, we're probably going to take over the Sudan land, assuming the AI actually lets us. If they don't let us, then that's actually going to screw us over slightly, which would be extremely bad. Let's get extensive conscription right away. Naval dockyards. Just keep making, like, I don't know, like some sort of submarine. Just forever. Because, yeah, Poland's going to take over all of this land. There's really no question about that. The United Kingdom dominates Dutch. I really don't care about what happens to the Dutch. We're going to declare war on us in like 5 days anyway, so... So we have enough infantry equipment right now, which is nice. We need about a year's worth of artillery. About 2 years. Oh, we also got more divisions. Excellent. How many light tanks do we need? About a year as well on that. So this fallback line is now kind of outdated. But that's okay. I think those basic front lines on the south here are fine. And then a fallback line here. We'll put you guys onto the French border. Yeah, let's put you all on the French border for right now. You guys go here. You guys go on the Italian border. Okay, so you're taking over Austria. You also go here. I don't think anybody... Okay, there's actually still 3 divisions on this front. You guys go to here. We got more free military factories. What do we want to build with you? Probably motorized divisions, actually. So let's get more motorized. We'll get more artillery as well. We're trading too much tungsten, so we get nothing from Sweden. I don't even remember when was I trading with Sweden. I don't know. We get more stuff from the Dutch. Again, we can't really stockpile anything, which would be really nice, but... Yeah, demand Sudan land. 70 days. We will get it in time, just barely. Yeah, well, not... I don't want to start the war early, obviously. That would be bad. Okay, let's just build some military forts along the border here. You know, cancel all the ones far to the north. Because we already have forts up here. So that's fine. Schleswig-Holstein. We'll throw you to the bottom of the list. And we'll worry about our fortifications in Austria as proper. So, I mean, it's nice that we can at least get some troops here. I mean, we're going to keep the fallback line just in case. Because we probably will need it at some point, just in case they break through. Democracy support. Non-core manpower. No, because we have to have everything being in core. Capital ship. Division recovery rate plus 8%. Probably is useful. So we're at 97 divisions. Turning up slightly more. So you go to... Here. Who even is... Yeah, you're this guy to the far north. We don't even need to be like this. This is, too long. No, don't even worry about anything with them. Don't worry about the Dutch whatsoever. It doesn't make a difference for what we're trying to do. When will you be ready? We'll be ready before the war begins. Yeah, October. Fantastic. So we do have a bunch of kind of shitty troops on the front line. And I understand that. Oh, we should let them do their fortifications first. It'll be done in 39 days. Ours is done in... Oh, also 39 days. So we might actually get the level... We might get the... Czechoslovakia's better forts. Just steal them from them. And I won't say that's a bad thing. In fact, I'll say that's extremely good for us. Don't even... don't worry about the mounted troops right now. We'll use our infantry equipment and stuff for better purposes. Of course, we don't have enough light tanks. I understand that. Also, reinforcements are top priority. Way more so than actually training on new troops. Like, how many of these are actually needed for... For new divisions, 27. For reinforcements, 1,500. Oof. Reinforcements, 900. Reinforcement is 0 on that one. And reinforcements, 169. So... Could be worse. Don't need to worry about any of this. I really don't understand, like, how long does the average person last for in this mod? Because it seems like it would be, like look how many troops the French have on our border. The French have so many men. So the settlement is going to take over... It's going to give us, like, a lot of forts, though, which would be nice. Yeah, it's this territory here that we're going to gain. We're not going to get these forts. I guess we want to stop defending here, actually. Well, where's the settlement end? It ends here. So let's actually make your fallback line go across the river here, like that. And then we'll have this side as well. So 2 more days. Please, will you finish yours first? Because it would be so much nicer if I can have higher level fort. Apparently I'm dropping a lot of frames right now. Very strange. I don't know what the issue is. Is my internet, like, not working properly right now? Let me just do a quick check on my phone. I don't know what the issue would be. I mean, it is, like, kind of storming out, I think. Which has, in the past, caused the internet to not work 100%. Okay, phone, tell me, what is my internet speed? Okay, download speed's fine. What's the upload speed? Is the upload speed broken? No, you're not doing the right thing. The upload speed should be fine, so I don't know why I'm dropping so many frames. Okay then. We gotta figure this garbage out first. Okay, Why are you dropping the frames? Hello, Vits. Is it the server that I'm on is causing the issue? Then 2,000 drop frames. Holy hell. I might just stop and restart the stream. So 1 second while I do that. It looks like it's okay now. I know it's been annoying. I'm sure. But it does seem as if I reset my entire router. Like I unplugged it, replugged it back in. It does seem like that fixed it. But hopefully now there won't be any frame drops. Like I was looking back through on Twitch, it was just like cutting up the stream. So I guess at some points the stream just completely 100% died. It'd be nice if there's like some way I can have like a big warning, like the whole thing turns red, like hey, your stream's fucking up. But it's just a tiny little number at the bottom of the screen, which is now like actually increasing again. So it's did not resolve the problem entirely, I guess. Just fantastic, wonderful. So the stream might not happen because I don't know what's wrong with the connection here. Yeah, like already 10% frames dropped. I'm really not too sure. Is it just Hearts of Iron 4 that's causing the issue? Like I didn't have any of these issues last night streaming Stardew Valley. So I am very confused about what the issue is. Proof work conditions, promise for, you know, we don't ignore all this stuff. Ignore it all. All meaningless. Research speed. No, we gotta get something that's like just makes our military better again. Hi, all people. Hopefully the stream won't completely screw up again, which is entirely possible that it might. You know, fingers crossed that everything doesn't just shit the bed. But, you know, that's never anything that you can promise. Let's just go for more research speed, I guess. I don't really know what else to research right now. We're building some boats. That's fine. Not a big deal. So we're very, very close until the whole world will be against us. Okay, looks like the frames have, you know, they've subsided for now. They're not too angry with us at the moment. We must appease the frame rate gods up above. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. Like, even my internet says that it's running absolutely a-okay. So I'm not too sure what the issue was. Need I'll like refresh all of these things. Can I even do that through this panel here? I don't think so. Well, what will happen is that my computer, or I guess the stream, I guess, keeps dropping frame rates. Like, it was dropping like 70% of all the frames. I'm not too sure why. It seems like it's kind of stopped for now, but, you know, can't be so sure. I'm going to pop out chat, I guess, here for now. Get this where it needs to be. So, you know, fingers crossed that everything can at least somewhat keep balance and not die. But I don't have high hopes. Like, I reset the router, so if that doesn't fix the issue, I don't know what it could be, because it seems like everything should be fine. Maybe we just wait until we have war economy. Wait, we can actually get war economy right now. Straight up to war economy, please. Thank you. No, it's dropping more frames again. Well, it seems like it drops in like one very quick batch. So I'm not too sure. Very strange. I don't know. Don't really know what's happening. We might not be able to really stream today if it keeps happening. We'll have to just maybe either stream later tonight or try something else. I just realized this border doesn't even fit all of Czechoslovakia anymore, so please just go do that. Hold the entire frontier. So we're about a month and a half until the war will begin. What's the next campaign? Well, the next campaign after Sweden's over on Sunday. I don't know how much more Millennium Dawn I'm going to play because I'm kind of on the entire thing. Go for Fate of Czechoslovakia. I definitely don't have time for that. Well, we can't, because as soon as we do first Vienna Award, everybody declares war on you immediately. This is the Ragnarok 1937. So in 1937, every country in the world is going to declare war on us. Okay, it does look like the frames are still a little bit iffy, but better than it was. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, The Sweden campaign on Sunday. I don't know how much more Millennium Dawn I'm going to do because it's kind of I'm not having that much fun with it, to be completely honest. But so on Monday, we're starting a this Combined Syndicates of America campaign back in Kaiserreich. I've already recorded 28 episodes of that, so you know I've recorded 2 full weeks of that campaign because I'm actually having a lot of fun with that. But I'm still thinking of other ideas because I'm probably not going to play more of Millennium Dawn, honestly. So I need some sort of series to replace that with next week. I guess it'll be next Wednesday. You do a business plot campaign. Maybe after the CSA campaign, but I'm not going to do 2 campaigns as the United States at the same time. That's a bit much. So we have about a month until war begins. What about USSR Führerreich? I mean, that is a possibility. I haven't actually... have they updated Führerreich at all since I last played? I last played 3 months ago, maybe? I actually don't really know. Tanks breakthrough. I need something that actually makes organization plus 10. You know, let's go for mobile infantry. It got updated? Okay. Well, I can look into that. It's entirely a possibility. Where can I put troops here? I think we need to put another division onto this front line. But you're 25 out of 24. So you need actually somewhere a little bit better. We assign one of these infantry to this front line because that province is completely... That's a lake. Okay, well, never mind. You go to this front. I'll have you deploy here. Because why not? Have you heard of Calm Before the Storm? I have. I haven't played it. I know it's... What actually makes it different than, I mean, technically all the streams automatically get recorded. I'm gonna try to upload the VOD of this on YouTube at some point, but it's gonna be like a complete actual disaster. Because it's gonna be like in 15 million different little parts. I'm gonna have to like stitch it all together and hopefully it, does it come out until later this year? What am I thinking of then? I guess I'm not thinking of Calm Before the Storm. I mean, I would like to play essentially every single Slovenia. I don't think that's really going to help us out too much. I would like to basically play every single new mod. So if anybody knows new mods, you can always just like tweet at me or tell me in a Discord, hey, like there's this new mod for Hearts of Iron 4. You should go check it out. Is it the... Yeah, 1932... Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I have heard of that. There's another mod too, isn't there? Like, they're making it... There's like a new World War I mod that they're, that somebody's making. It's like a companion mod to that. I might be completely wrong. Make some more support equipment here, and then get some more light tanks. Alfred Humberg. What's the Hearts of Oak mod? I've never heard of that one, so you're gonna need to tell me what it is. Oh, it's a sister mod to it. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the frame rate issue's been fixed. I mean, I haven't dropped any frames recently, so you know, fingers crossed on that. Why do I keep assigning people to this front line? I gotta stop doing this because unless I just make this to a different army group entirely. Put you under here. Delete this. Assign you under you, and then make this... I guess we don't have yellow yet, so yellow will kind of at least somewhat stand out. There you go, and you go here. And that, I mean, it looks good. We can at least put more troops on the Italian front afterwards as well. Maybe I say people a new mod. Okay, I'll look at it after the stream is done. Okay, so we got, well, 3 days until the whole world declares war on us, so I'm ready for that. Is there not another mod that's before? I remember at least reading on the Paradox, or I don't know if it was Paradox subreddit or it was the Hearts of Iron 4 subreddit. But there's like another mod where it's like before the coming of the storm. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Where it's a World War I mod that leads into the calm before the storm mod. New Year's fiasco. So on New Year's Eve, while attending a party at the Italian embassy in Berlin, a drunken Adolf Hitler shared his dreams of world domination. Unfortunately, said party was attended by great many foreign dignitaries. They were not amused. Our doomed lads have worked throughout the night to reassure ambassadors that these are merely ramblings of a clearly inebriated Führer and in no way representative foreign policy goals of the German Reich. While the notion of Germany attempting to conquer the world is patently absurd, as our former neighbors can attest, the German people are committed to peace and are staunch proponents of resolving territorial disputes through diplomacy. We have no wish to relieve the horrors of the Great War. For the coming before the storm is World War I mod. Okay. Diplomatic conference in London. Over the past couple of days, German intelligence have noted heavy telegraph traffic between foreign capitals. Furthermore, rumors of world leaders assembling in London have been confirmed by our spies. Troublingly, we appear to be the only nation not to receive an invitation. Our efforts to clarify the Führer's remarks have clearly been in vain. I've not played the Cold War mod either, no. That is not... I guess I could play that. That is something I could do. So the Spanish Civil War has been resolved. I think it might get to automatically resolved at the end of Spanish Civil War. So we are very, very close to massive war breaking out. Keep deploying more infantry, please. There's like, yeah, 70 infantry divisions. That sounds good to me. Yeah, it seems like every once in a while it drops like 2 seconds worth of frames. So I'm not too sure why. The war to end all wars. Disaster. The summit meeting at London has been concluded with an unprecedented joint proclamation by all world leaders in attendance, announcing Germany's massive rearmament program as a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Versailles, and citing recent revelations that the Führer's territorial ambitions are not merely confined merely to Germany's immediate neighbors. The assembled nations allege our Reichs pose a danger to peaceful civilization around the globe. They claim German militarism has been allowed to fester and grow for far too long already, and while the German threat hangs over the world, there can be no peace. Asian countries enter the war. This can take up to 15 seconds. What's Panzer Lied? I think there's like a million Hearts of Iron 4 mods that I've just like never even heard of. And then I should play. I would like to make an effort to at least play every single Hearts of Iron 4, you know, kind of like overhaul mod, whatever you want to call it, at least once. There we go. So as you can see right now, that everybody is now part of the Allies. The music mod. The problem with the music mods is that they could have copyrighted music in them, and that is an issue. Apparently this actually not like showing up the right countries right now. Okay, so we are at war. We're currently at war with 6 major nations. France, UK, Soviet Union, Italy, Japan, and the United States. So basically, everybody in the world's at war with us. We have about 1 million manpower to about like 7 million, roughly. So about 7 to 1. I mean, those numbers could be worse. I mean, it could also be significantly better. So first things first, I'm going to organize this to be a little bit cleaner. Have your front line like that. All of you deploy immediately onto the front. So yeah, we're basically at war with everybody now. It's a great time. And we also need some rubber, because apparently, yeah, nobody wants to trade with us. Unsurprisingly, seeing as everybody's actually at war with us right now. So what can we actually do? The answer is I have no idea. Because, okay, so Poland and Lithuania is going to push their way through here. No questions about that. Are you planes? You are planes. So we could maybe get like an orange attack into here to work. Maybe. The guy is not feeling confident with that. Knock the Low Countries out first. I mean, how weak are they? 6-8 divisions. I mean, okay, they are pretty weak. That is true. We can also probably take out Denmark. How many producers does Denmark have? They have a lovely 4 to 6 divisions. That's actually not too many. I guess we're like frontline like that. It could work. It was completely march across the Dutch border. Luxembourg. Oh yeah, Luxembourg doesn't even have an army at the start of the game, so that makes things a lot simpler in that regard. Day 9L did a playthrough of that. I don't know who Day 9L is, so build some refineries. I mean, refineries would make sense. I probably should have researched them in hindsight. We can actually maybe push our way through Denmark. Scandinavia has 9 to 13 divisions. You have 7 to 14 divisions. Hello, Tem 1312. Yeah, they've already put troops here. Not a huge surprise. I mean, yeah, we can push our way to the Rhine. And it shouldn't even be like that difficult, I would say. We probably like maybe surround some of these Dutch troops here. Maybe even maybe try to cut them off from their allies. That could maybe work. I mean, they do have some forts here, which is not great. The guy that works at Paradox? Okay. War propaganda against everybody. We'll just ignore that for now. War bonds, sure. And military buildup. At war, production cost. Get the Polish over here. Denmark's trying to stop our advance, but soon they will realize their attempts are in vain. Well, potentially they're in vain. I'm not too sure. So that's not going to work out, at least not right now. They're putting too many troops here. So let's see if we can maybe take Amsterdam. With the Schatzführer still holed up in his bunker, the duty of rallying the German people falls on Göring's shoulders. At a hastily assembled event at the Olivsdien in Berlin, the broadcast to the entire nation on radio, Göring stirs a stirring speech calling for the populace to defend their whole country against this unprovoked onslaught by the rest of the world. They profess to loathe war, yet they are now their armies mobilized to invade the fatherland. But while the situation may appear dire, we will emerge victorious. I don't think that's true, but, you know, except East Prussia's account. So, so factories go down, surrender limit plus 10%. Just try to survive for as long as possible. Okay, we got the Italians slowly trying to make their way up to the north here. I mean, we'll get an invasion plan ready, at least for the planning bonus. But the chance of that actually happening, I'm going to go say, are very, very slim indeed. Okay, so you're setting some troops to kind of redeploy up there. You go over here. We got some Belgian troops kind of making their way across. I mean, have we killed... let me just see. I mean, we technically have already killed more of them than they've killed of us. So, I mean, that's in our favor. Slightly. Somewhat. Yeah, no. March your way straight into Prague. If we can actually get Czechoslovakia to capitulate early, I mean, that's something. Apparently, it's already going 14% in favor of the defenders, which is not fantastic for us, I would say. We got this guy completely surrounded. You're going to be multiple combats. You go over here as well. I would like to take over Amsterdam. Getting somebody to capitulate is better than getting nobody to capitulate. Okay, Prague's fallen. Problem is now you gotta scroll through this entire goddamn list. So Czechoslovakia's already at 66%. And I'm guessing there's probably like a handful of cities. You probably would need to take all the way to Slovakia for that to work. Which does sound like an issue. The French, or the Italians I should say, are trying to push into our territory. It's not going like super well. Yeah, so you guys stay on the defensive. You go up and around. You know, where you are now actually is probably pretty well defensible. We'll take over Utrecht. Sweden is probably sending troops through Denmark. I would be kind of surprised if they weren't. Also, draw a front line here. And that'll, we'll put them on that front line afterwards. I actually got this guy completely surrounded. Excellent. Good work by me there. Are my troops ready to deploy yet? Basically, I'm just going to deploy troops immediately and not give a shit about what their experience are, because I feel like we need men more than we need good men. And you know what? They'll get experience pretty fast just by being in constant defensive battles. So we're slowly falling back out of these cities. That's not going to work out, unfortunately. Free military factories, what do we need? Probably just like infantry equipment. Yeah, we do. A lot of infantry equipment. Okay. We'll put another 10 factories into that. Poland's actually advancing much slower than I thought they would. Let's see if we can push these guys out of here. I mean, we've already, you know, we made some progress. It's not much. It is some. Has anybody actually beaten this scenario ever? Like, has anybody actually been able to win? That'd be something that I would like to know. If it's actually ever been accomplished. Decision available, war propaganda. Yeah, just ignore all of that for now. We're gonna get extra research slots soon. After that, I'm guessing we're going to research some refineries, so maybe we can get some rubber on our side. Yeah, let's go send you to reinforce that. How about actually you both go to reinforce this front line? You might actually capitulate Denmark, which would be very nice. Yeah, this front line doesn't exist anymore. Just ignore it forever. Can we just go straight up to Copenhagen? I mean, they're going to counterattack into us, but we'll just push back across the strait again. Or one of you goes to the city. So we pushed our way into Amsterdam, which honestly is better than I thought we were going to do. Denmark, or not Denmark, Netherlands. I mean, they're decently to the way towards capitulation. Daniel beat the. How the hell could he beat this mod? He's a bug finder. Okay. If he's actually managed to beat this mod, that's actually that's insanity. Okay, let's try to reorganize our troops a little bit. We're holding our defensive line here. Like, what does he do? Does he just, like, hold out until... until the AI just uses all their manpower on him? Okay, we actually can't put these 6 guys there yet. We can put him under a new general, though. And then just have him be here. So you see Denmark's trying to move in. Can we just take over Copenhagen? That'd be really swell if we could just take over Copenhagen. Have one country capitulate. Yeah, so they've already pushed their way to our front line. We're pretty well defended. I mean, the Soviets are slowly trying to trickle in here. If you can beat through these guys, that'd be nice. Denmark has capitulated. We've actually managed to beat a country. Insanity. March your way to Sweden now. Because maybe Sweden decided to go all the way around instead of just marching north. It'd be a really stupid thing for them to do, but it's a thing that I wouldn't be surprised that the AI did. You gotta reinforce that. How many enemy ships are here? Yeah, like hundreds. Hundreds of enemy ships, actually. So, all the purple, you are now on this front line. As you go here, make sure this infantry actually can't escape. Iceland takes control over foreign affairs. Good work. Good on you, Iceland, I guess. So we got a lot of troops here. We're going to have to defeat these handful of men. Yeah, we need more men on this front line down here. They are really just like kind of grinding us down. All right, 81 victory there, 85 here. Okay, I'm actually going to move this here. It's a little bit closer to where I can read it. You beat this mod by pushing through the Low Countries, France, then Italy, and pushing east and going through China. Just build more submarines. There we go. I mean, I'm pushing my way north. That's kind of east. If you are, I guess, west. Depending on how you look at it. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Well, let them counter-attack enemy. That normally works out okay. No, they've actually managed to push through my territory. You go over here and reinforce that, please, and thank you if you can. You really love this mod? I mean, it's a cool idea. Maybe I want to send more troops to the north. I mean, the north is doing pretty alright, all things considered. So put, like, all of you up here. So I'm kind of, like... I think I just want numbers more than I want actual quality troops. I know that's probably, like, the wrong thinking here, but... Yeah, we don't have rubber. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Got 9 divisions here. 1,000,000 men everywhere. It's not looking too great. I mean, we've killed 135,000 men so far. That's not too bad. Maybe get some reinforcements onto that front. You've now managed to push your way up a little bit. We got some reinforcements slowly arriving. And now you'll be completely surrounded, which is excellent news for us. Being in multiple combats is going to screw him over a little bit. How many troops does Norway have? Norway has 9 to 11 divisions. You have 10 to 20, and you have 9 to 17. So not that many. Oh, these guys are actually extremely weak. That's fine. Don't worry about it too much. Just don't worry and everything will be a-okay. Yes, you go down there and reinforce attacking him. push our way through you. Are we losing any battles? I mean, we're having problems in one combat. You should probably go to, like, this province. Like, we've already lost one of our forts. Not a great way to start this off. Yeah, they're trying to push their way into yellow. You know what? Cancel all these guys and use that just for reinforcements. At least for right now. Okay, excellent. So you've managed to push your way through here. You can counterattack, take over that, push your way over here. We got some British, a decent amount of Swedish troops as well. They've already got like 100 divisions. How many troops do the Soviets have right now? A lot. United Kingdom has a decent amount. United States, I mean, the United States is not having that many, but make sure to research synthetic tech and build plenty of them. I'm going to do that as soon as I get my extra research slot in a few days. Because I realized that, yeah, it's very important. I should have been researching that a while ago. So now the AI is doing a massive counterattack on me. I don't know why Poland's not really walking into this territory. I mean, it's been there for the taking since the very beginning. So you're counterattacking into me. Yeah, you push over there. You can probably push into this guy pretty easily. No, you just stay back here for now. Actually, attacking that Finnish troop. I mean, we're doing okay. I mean, we're going to lose some of these battles, but not just an inevitability. Yeah, so you guys just hang out there for now. We're winning a handful of these battles. Can't really counterattack into that guy. Yeah, just like reinforce. I think you need more artillery and stuff as well. So infantry, I guess the infantry equipment's not that big of a deal. Unless I just make a put these back and just being infantry divisions. But make it like a nice 20 width. And get rid of all of this unnecessary nonsense. Just pure infantry equipment, because apparently I have a lot of that. And deploy them in the middle of the country. So Finland's putting more troops on our front line. Not great. Push your way over here. I mean, they're counterattacking into us, but not all of them are counterattacking into us at the same time. Oh, an extra research slot. So let us get the synthetic rubber. I mean, we are going to need more fuel soon as well, but yeah, so basically all of these are now filled out. We can't do any of that. Air innovations, army innovations. Yeah, synthetic rubber. And then we'll build a handful of those in the middle of the country. Let's throw that straight. Let's throw them straight to the top of the list. We'll probably need the rubber a little bit, yes. Do you have West Wall research? That's a great question. I don't think so. I'm trying to remember where West Wall even is in here. No, yeah, it already is. We don't have Ostwall. But we also, I think we lost control of all those territories, so not much you can do about that. So push our way to the far north. I mean, it's not a manpower issue right now. We just need our troops to be better. Stability going down. I guess attrition going down? I have no idea. You guys are going to be falling back soon. Apparently the Italians are also up here in the freezing north. Choose Himmler to get recruitment decisions. Is he in here? Am I blind? I don't see Himmler. Oh no, there he is, right there. Prince of Terror. Oh, you're right. He does let you do some other stuff. Okay, when we get 150 political power, we'll put Himmler in charge. We keep pushing our way up this direction. We're doing pretty alright there. We're not looking pretty alright here, where the Soviets have pushed their way through Switzerland. That's a little bit less okay. No, you just hang up. Stop moving for a second. Is there anywhere we could, like, realistically actually attack? Not so much on that front. Unfortunately. There's only 4 divisions on this. Why is there only 4 divisions on this entire front? I only have 14 divisions in this army. Yeah, like, he's trying to get away, but at least we've kind of closed off the hole for now. Yeah, the French are trying to push their way back through Alsace-Lorraine. But soon this guy will be dead as well. Okay, we need somebody to, like, deal with this Soviet infantry. What is it? It's 1937. That's not actually a big surprise. Conversion speed. Let's just get better industry, I guess. Okay, because you should have, like, no supplies. Even though the cavalry division kind of sucks, it could be worse. Yeah, we'll kind of hold off the what's going on in Sweden at least. Actually, no, we're not. Sweden. Probably should be drawing an offensive line as well. Please don't trap my 3 infantry divisions in there. I would like to not be trapped in hell. No, no, they've reconnected the front line again. Ah! Okay. Yes. Keep pushing in this direction. Try to put the Swiss back into Switzerland and not in the middle of Bavaria. Please and thank you. Yeah, they're really good at just, like, constantly attacking me and never letting up. Yeah, all of you redeploy down to the south, like, as soon as you can, please. Because the Soviets are extremely, they're just kind of everywhere right now, and that's not a great thing. The front line is kind of falling apart. Even then, I don't know why the AI is not walking into, like, these one little province. Use signs to this guy, sure. So we did break free from our little hell in Scandinavia. Don't be attacking, though. Like, that is a ridiculous thing to do. Just hold on. Choose the manpower doctrine. But it's not really manpower that I'm having. I have 2 million manpower free. Like, that's not the issue. And also, I started off, like, 3 points down into mobile warfare. I mean, I guess reinforcement rate would go up. Would it be better? It helps defense. Out of supply. Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah, there's entrenchment down there. Oh, he's like a Japanese ship. We're actually the greatest players of all time. That's a frozen lake. Yeah, just slowly try to put them in Switzerland. Just keep them here, away from me. If you could do that, please. We do have some troops kind of slowly trying to show up down to the south, but they're being constantly attacked, which is definitely not helping us very much. So we got to see the Chinese, Turkey, Soviet Union. Everybody's over here on this border right now. It's really just a fun time. Some naval bombers. Even the Japanese are up here. We're gonna actually lose this battle. We need, where are these troops? I mean, they're slowly getting over here, but not that fast. How about you go here and reinforce that front, please? You know, help these guys that are, like, dying at the moment. That'd be very useful. At least this guy's have full organization, full strength. Maybe, do I just retreat to my fallback line? Behind the river? I might have to. Yeah, so let's, like, slowly try to fall back a little bit. You know, at least behind a river. You're all absolutely going to die. Can you, like, retreat out of there, though? Oh, we actually have a little hole in a line here as well. You know, it was going okay until everything went really badly. Which I know is not really... I mean, that's basically saying nothing at all. Okay, that one attack that was going well going. Hold the river in the line here. They did take back Prague. It's not great for us. All you hold position, try to reorganize yourselves. They've already taken over Munich. It's not a great time, to be completely honest. Okay, did you guys, let's retreat out one more province again. Everybody sucks. Decisions available. What can I do? No, I know we need to get our way. We need to get our way up to Himmler, and also make sure these guys don't stay on this. Like, this side of the river is my side of the river, please. If you could just like respect that, I would be very grateful. Be there in 1 day, 4 hours, but I'm assuming reinforcements are probably going to get over here a little bit earlier than that, unfortunately. Yeah, no. So Soviet troops and Dutch troops have reached that province first. Not great for us, I will admit. Like, night vision is way too far away. Maybe better support equipment. Like, maybe some better field hospitals. Maybe that'll help us out. Germany 1945. Isn't there? There's like another mod though, isn't there? Where you start the game off in like 1945 and as Germany, and you try to come back from it. It's like Endsieg or something like that. Where the hell are you going? Okay. That's fine-ish for now. How many troops do you have on this front? You have 20 divisions. I don't even see them all. We're just going to lose this front as well. Excellent. Maybe we should just wait. Maybe just like garrison just around Berlin, level 10 forts everywhere, and just hold out. And, you know, have the game on speed 5. See if we can have the AI spend all their manpower fighting us. And then maybe win in the end. So many... Oh, we actually... Oh, no! 13th Infantry Division. He was my favorite infantry division. Okay, try to... Yeah, you're just basically going to die. There's not much I can actually do to save you, so... Sorry about that, my friends. Yeah, no, we're definitely, we're in a losing battle, I would say. There's really no question about that. We've almost killed 1 million enemies, though. That's not too bad. We're still looking at about a 1-to-7 ratio. The Chinese, Greece is over here. Portugal, some Belgian troops. I'm really surprised the Japanese have somehow landed in France. I don't know how they really got there. Please try to keep this front from not falling apart. Probably going to lose over here. Probably going to lose Amsterdam. We're 62% towards capitulation. That's not great. I will admit it's not perfect. It could be better. There's about 60 divisions up here in Sweden, 70 divisions up here in Sweden. Excellent. Did you do a save? I did do a save like just before the war began, but I feel like with this mod you would have to like restart the entire thing over again. Just have a different plan in place or do something different, because I just start off from an earlier save. I don't think it really would change anything. Throw you guys up and around like that. I mean, it's looking pretty okay. These troops, you know what? I think it's time to start. I think it's time for Operation Hangout by Berlin. And have a fun time here. You all do that. You're these purple troops. Okay. You also have a nice, fun little circle around Berlin. Who doesn't love a nice circle around Berlin? What is like a garrison in Berlin? No, that's not gonna work properly. Okay. You just hang out here. It doesn't seem to work. It doesn't like the circle very much. You hang out in a lovely U like that. You guys hang out like that. Just don't worry about it too much. You guys over here. Just abandon all of Germany except for Berlin, and we'll defend Berlin with our lives. Guys, go up to the north. I don't even know where blue is, but you're gonna have a fallback line, just like right through the middle. Why not? And then orange or your yellow. It's a nice little cheeky fallback line there. Now everybody just try to hang out in Berlin, and we'll try not to die. I mean, we'll still die, but we'll try to save as much as we humanly can, which is basically going to be 0. These 4 troops are definitely going to die. How long for you to actually fall back? It's taking you 13 hours. Yeah, you did manage to fall back 1 province. Fall back. Just keep falling back. It's going to take you another 15 hours. But if they just march into this province and then they've got me. There'd be nothing I can do to stop them. It'll take you 3 days. Yeah, no, you're all dead. I mean, it's a fun mod idea. I'm not good enough to really make it work, though. Unfortunately. I mean, we got some pretty decent kill numbers. I mean, we might kill up to 1 million people by the end of it. Yeah, they're taking back Copenhagen. A sad day for us. Apparently these 7 divisions actually can hold out for a while, though. You know what? You hang out here. When one of you walk to a different province, you're not considered, never mind. You'll be considered encircled no matter what. But just don't worry about that too much, and I'm sure everything will be going very swimmingly. Yeah, just fall back. As much as you are able to. Which looks like basically not at all. You know what? Let's research some better assault rifles. And that seems like a great idea. If everybody only lives in the city of Berlin, they'll never be able to take it from us. Combine it to one giant, massive army. And you're just going to garrison in the city of Berlin. All 100 divisions I have. Just hang out in Berlin. We'll hold Berlin until the day we die. We might capitulate before that. I don't know if they need Berlin to get me to capitulate, because we do need to get down to 10%. Which is pretty low. I'm going to actually lose my entire navy right here because they have nowhere to land. Fantastic. Do we actually have enough supplies for every single soldier in Berlin? We do, actually. So we can literally, I think, live in Berlin forever. Just don't worry about it too much. Like, there's no way they can break just the city of Berlin. The greatest The greatest city in 1937. Who would not want to live in Berlin in this day? Let's form the Reichskommissats. Sounds like a great idea. We did lose like all of our navy, but just don't think about that too much. If you don't worry about it, they can't hurt you. U.S. passes a Neutrality Act. It's a little bit late for that, I would say. I think these are the last soldiers I have. The men that will defend Berlin. I think this definitely does not add up to 89. Where's the rest? Oh, we got a pretty big chunk. Oh, we have a pretty big pocket here as well. So we have like 3 little tiny circles of German troops. And then it's time for the greatest breakthrough the world has ever seen. Please don't kill all my troops, though. That'd be extremely rude, and I would not be happy with that. None of these are actual cities, so they do need Berlin, because I think they have everything else other than City of Berlin. So what are you going to do now, allies? That's right, nothing at all, because I'm just hanging out here. And I have mechanical computing, so it seems like you're just shit out of luck. Himmler. Apparently you do stuff for us. And Sweden and Denmark. That would have been useful. I still own Denmark. You know what? Let's start researching some atomic energy while living in just the city of Berlin. Did they kill all my 14 Division tier yet? The answer is no. They're holding out, though. I believe in them. I think I'm actually going to, in the end, lose more troops than they did. Not great. As you can see, the numbers are very quickly dipping down. Nope. We are going to kill a million men first. 130,000 men in Sudetenland. Oof. Not excellent. But in Berlin, look at that. 16,000 to 1,000. Eventually they can't. I don't think they can push through. And we can deploy more troops in the city of Berlin itself. Excellent. 4 more divisions for the army. I know that doesn't really sound like a lot, but it's could be worse. Could be better, but also could be worse. Like 6,000, 12,000 to 4. I mean, actually, these numbers actually aren't like that great. We'll definitely die first. And yeah, we're not going to be able to break out of this, so been an honor serving with you all. But, you know, honestly, not even that bad. We lost a little bit of territory down to the south, but really could have been a lot worse. So that was the Hindenburg disaster. I don't even know what can we do. You get to Ostwall. All of that, and they only took Italy only took Austria and southern Bavaria. That's it. You know, I thought you guys might have had like some bigger ambitions than just nothing. You can see some countries have already left the faction, but yeah, people are leaving the Allies slowly but surely. Italy's just fine against Albania. I mean, okay, sure, why not? But that will, I guess, be the end of the stream. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.